What's up, guys? It's Chaden Feeds here with a new commentary and gameplay. The gameplay I have today is a 158 and 4 on kill confirmed on the map Meltdown. I know it's like not a new map or a DLC or anything like new or anything like that, but I just wanted to talk about a weird subject. But first, I wanted to say this gameplay is solo, so you have to kind of give me a little bit of props for getting 158 kills solo. So let me go right into the topic, and my topic today was creepy stalkers. And you're probably like, what? Why would you be talking about creepy stalkers? Well, I have a very weird story today that I wanted to talk about, and it kind of involves a stalker that I had in my life. So, what basically happened was I was living in New Jersey, right? And what was going on was recently a neighbor moved in. And the friendly person I am, I'm like, hey, what's up? How you doing? But little did I know, first of all, this girl looked like she was like 16, 15, and I'm 15 years old right now, so it seemed perfectly fine. But like a day later, I found out from her dad that she was only no, was she 13? I think she was 13 or 12. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I did not know that. So I was gonna stop talking to her completely. But I was like, nah, let me just be friendly and not act like this was a relationship thing or anything like that. I mean, I wasn't really trying to get in a relationship with her or anything like that because I wasn't into her like that. But I really thought she was way older than she looked. But let me continue. The weird things started happening when she started messaging me on Facebook. Like I was being nice and stuff. I'm like, here's my Facebook. You can talk to me, blah 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 blah. But she was saying weird things like, oh, it's cool, babe, and blah blah blah. Like acting like she liked me and stuff. And then like she's literally my neighbor, so it's like, I don't know what to say to this because this can either go very good or very bad. And I was thinking, I was actually using my head like, I probably shouldn't do this because she's like 12, 13, and she's my neighbor. So this is gonna end very badly. Plus, her dad didn't want her dating anybody. So, yeah, I was kind of skeptical about it. And so I practically like ignored it and stuff like that. But here's where the stalker side came in. Um, I pretty much said, okay, I gotta go. I'll talk to you tomorrow, right? And she's like, oh, yes, we definitely will talk tomorrow, and send a winky face and stuff like that. And I thought nothing about it then, and I really like thought nothing about it. I was like, okay, until the next morning, I woke up, got out of my shower, and she was sitting on my couch. I swear on my life, I was so creeped out because what she told me was my grandmother let her in, and like she did, she was like, "Oh, he said I could come over." Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, when did I say this? And it was kind of weird because like I didn't think she would come over my house and to that extreme. Like that was like very bad for me because then I had to escort her out, and as soon as I escorted her out, her dad shows up. So when her dad shows up, her dad's obviously giving her a smiley look because she walks out. But then I walk out, and his look just turned into like the devil. Like, what were you two doing? And so she pulls her aside, and I'm like, uh-oh, I think I'm in trouble. So I go inside for a little bit. I'm like, whatever. And so she goes to leave because she doesn't stay there. She just stays there for the weekend. So she goes to leave, and she gives me a hug. So the dad's like, young man, come here. I'm like, what? What did I do? So he literally puts his hand on my shoulder and he's like, she's a little too young to be doing that stuff, man. So it'd be really great if you laid off. I'm like, what? What did I do? Kind of confused here. He's like, well, she's too young to be hugging and stuff like that. So you're way older. You should know not to do that. And I'm like, okay, I'm really confused. I just gave her a hug. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Um, until like she actually messaged me saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, my dad's a jerk, blah blah blah." And so like for the next weekend or two, I literally tried to avoid her, but unfortunately, she always managed to. end up in my house because I magically said, "Oh yes, you should come over tomorrow." So I really couldn't avoid it, and her dad just kept getting madder at me, and it wasn't even my fault. But just be careful who you talk to because that could have got me in a whole bunch of trouble, and that was just really a stupid thing that happened in my life. And the thing is, I don't even talk to her, and I don't really even like her. So the fact that that all went down was actually very pointless. Like, I wouldn't mind it going down if it was like somebody I liked, but that was somebody I didn't like at all. So, hope you enjoyed this commentary. If you like solo gameplays, hit me up with a comment and a like. Peace out.